After months of speculation, rumors, and a lot of hype, the Galaxy Note 3 is finally here. On paper, this phone looks great. It's got top-of-the-line internals, a design that's been tweaked a bit, a bigger and higher resolution display, albeit on a slimmer and lighter body. All that's fine, but how does this translate into real day-to-day usage? That is what we aim to find out in this video. This is Ash here from C4E Tech, and you're watching my full review of the Samsung Galaxy Note 3. Let's get started. Let's start with the built-in design. With the Galaxy Note 3, you get the familiar Samsung design. On top, you've got the notification LED, earpiece, sensors, and the 2-megapixel front-facing camera. Lower below, you've got the gorgeous 5.7-inch Full HD Super AMOLED HD display. At the bottom, you've got the physical home button flanked by the menu and back capacitive keys. There's a little twist this time around. The glossy plastic back found in the Galaxy S4 has been replaced by faux leather. It feels nice, helps with the grip, keeps fingerprints away, and the stitching's a nice touch as well. On top, you've got the 13-megapixel rear camera, LED flash, and lower below, the Samsung branding. On top, you've got the infrared blaster, secondary noise-cancelling microphone, and a 3.5mm headphone jack. To the left, you've got the volume rockers. At the bottom, you've got the primary microphone, an MHL and USB host-capable microUSB 3.0 port, the speaker, and the S Pen. To the right, you've got another microphone and the power button. The metallic accents around the phone seems nice, but keep in mind it's still plastic though. The back, as always, is user removable, and inside we find the micro SIM and micro SD card slots stacked on top of each other, and lower below the 3200 mAh battery. The S Pen has been revamped as well. Now it's flat on two sides, which means you can pop it in either way. The indent to pull out the S Pen this time around isn't as prominent as it was with the Galaxy Note 2. This kinda makes pulling out the S Pen a little bit harder. Despite packing in a larger display, the Galaxy Note 3 is 1.3mm narrower and 1.1mm slimmer than its predecessor. It's just 0.1mm longer. The Note 3 also weighs 15 grams lesser at just 168 grams. MicroUSB 3.0 means the phone now charges faster, and you can even transfer data faster if you're connected to a USB 3.0 port. And since it's ROS compatible, this cable would still work even if your computer did not have a USB 3.0 port. You can even plug in any existing microUSB 2.0 cables. Let's move on to the specs now. There are two major variants to the Galaxy Note 3. One is powered by the Snapdragon 800 chipset. There is 4 Krait 400 cores clocked at 2.26 GHz each, coupled with an Adreno 330 GPU and 3 GB of RAM. The other variant, the one that you're seeing right now, is powered by the Exynos 5420 chipset. This houses 4 high-powered Cortex A15 cores clocked at 1.9 GHz each, and 4 low-powered Cortex A7 cores clocked at 1.3 GHz each, coupled with a Mali T628 MP6 GPU and 3 GB of RAM. The Note 3 switches between the A7 and A15 cores depending on the performance required. This helps conserve battery. For the first time, the minimum internal storage capacity available is 32 GB on a Galaxy device. The Galaxy Note 3 performed extremely well in every synthetic benchmark that we ran. When it came to real day-to-day things like gaming, again the Galaxy Note 3 is an absolute beast. No matter what game we threw against it, it ran it very smoothly. No lags, no frame rate drops. Absolutely perfect. Let's move on to the display now. The Galaxy Note 3 features a 5.7-inch Full HD Super AMOLED HD display. This gives it a pixel density of 386 pixels per inch. The display is very sharp, it has deep blacks, and manages to retain natural colors. The viewing angles are excellent. The Gorilla Glass 3 on top isn't very reflective, and thus under direct sunlight the visibility is pretty good. While it does utilize a pentile matrix, at this pixel density you're not gonna notice a difference unless you're looking at the display under a microscope. Now all this is powered by a 3200 mAh battery. While this isn't a huge bump since the Galaxy Note 2 featured a 3100 mAh battery, but thanks to the chipset optimizations, the battery life is pretty impressive. On a looping video playback test, we got close to 10 hours of video playback before the Note 3 ran out of juice. You should definitely be able to get through a single day even with heavy usage. Let's talk a little bit about the software now. The Galaxy Note 3 ships with Android 4.3 with Samsung's custom TouchWiz UI on top. You get a new watercolor unlock effect. Other functionality like the 2-finger pull down to access quick toggles or the quick toggles in the notification bar are carried over from the Galaxy S4. Most of the functionality like the air gesture, air view, motion controls, the palm motion controls, smart screen and so on have been carried over as well. There are a few notable exceptions though. Say for example, the air jump gesture, as of now is available only with the email application. With the Galaxy S4 we could use it with the browser, auto move icons on the desktop and so on. The light effect lock screen is also missing. However, we do get a lot of new functionality. Say for example, the multi-window feature has now been improved. There are a lot more apps available to start with. You can now run multiple instances of the same app. This doesn't work with every app though. Say for example, you can open up multiple instances of the browser, but not Chrome. Moving data between one open window to another has also been simplified. All you need to do is just tap this, select this, tap and hold something, drag and drop it. As simple as that. Again guys, just like with the ability to open two instances of the same app, this works well only with the Samsung apps. Say for example with Chrome, it just copies the link of the page, not the individual pictures. The capacitive menu and back keys can now detect the S Pen. You also get the air command functionality. Say when you pull the S Pen out, or if you just press the button on the S Pen while hovering on screen, a little circle pops up with a few options. Action Memo kinda deciphers your handwriting and lets you do various stuff. Say if you take down a number, you can call it, or you can add it to contacts and so on. And then you have Scrapbooker. With Scrapbooker, you can just select anything on screen and have it saved to your scrapbook. Scrapbooker, while not just saving the image, actually saves a hyperlink as well. Next we have ScreenWrite. ScreenWrite basically grabs a screenshot of your screen and lets you add handwritten notes on it. And now S-Finder. S-Finder is basically search. It pulls up everything on your phone first, using file names, location tags and more. So right now when I search for Note 3, it shows me the Google search on Chrome, my emails with Note 3 on it, and then the scrapbook entry that we just made. Finally, we have Pen Window. Using Pen Window, you can specify a size, and as per the size you select, a window pops up. From here, you can select from a list of apps. Once you're done with the app, you can either close it or minimize it, and it remains floating on screen, similar to the chat heads with Facebook Messenger. As far as apps go, you get your regular host of Google apps, and apart from that, a host of Samsung apps. We've seen most of these before with the Galaxy S4. Watch on for Remote Control, Samsung Link, S-Voice, S-Translator, S-Health, Story Album. Knox is something that should have come out with the Galaxy S4 but got kinda delayed. It's available out of the box with the Galaxy Note 3. This is kinda creating a secure profile, so say you have one for work and one for personal. For video playback, you get the Samsung Video Player. It plays back almost any format that you throw at it, and it managed to run 1080p videos just fine. You also get extra features like the pop-up player and progress preview. We've seen this earlier. The audio output via the internal speaker is also surprisingly loud and clear. Here, check it out for yourself. For audio playback, we get the Samsung Music Player. It lets you sort your tracks via songs, playlists, albums, artists, folders, and even detect any DLNA servers nearby. The audio quality via the included earphones was also top-notch. Overall, the software is pretty fast, smooth, and fluid. Apps open up quick and the device feels snappy. Most importantly, lag that has come to be associated with TouchWiz is almost non-existent. Let's talk a little bit about the camera. The camera interface is pretty similar to the one found on the Galaxy S4. In addition to the modes found on the Galaxy S4, we also have a couple of extra modes. One is for the golf shot, and another for the surround shot. Surround shot is similar to the photosphere found on vanilla Android. You get your dual camera. And as far as video recording goes, this variant, that is the Octacore variant, can only do 1080p videos, but the Snapdragon 800 variant can shoot 4K video. Under brightly lit conditions, the Note 3 takes some amazing pictures. The images are sharp, there's a lot of detail, and the colors are natural. The camera on the Note 3 manages to do a pretty decent job even under low lights. As far as video recording goes, as evident from this sample, it's smooth, the frame rate's good, there's a lot of detail, and natural colors are retained. So guys, in conclusion, the Galaxy Note 3 seems to be a well-rounded device, a worthy successor to the Galaxy Note 2, which was one of my favorite devices of 2012. This phone is blazing fast. It's got a little bit of a revamp in terms of design, not what we were really expecting, but still a little refreshing. TouchWiz is almost lag-free now. That's good news. The display is gorgeous. It runs almost anything that we threw at it, so that's a definite plus. And the S Pen is always great. The new S Pen functionalities, the new features, I really enjoyed that. I like that a lot, and that is what I feel is going to set the Galaxy Note 3 apart from any other competitors that are going to pop up or already existing ones, like say the Xperia Z Ultra. And as far as TouchWiz goes, you know, not everyone might end up using every feature over here, but then again, you cannot deny the fact that it is feature loaded. So that is definitely a plus, something that I think you need to take under consideration when you're choosing to buy a phone. And all of this topped by the fact that the battery life is outstanding. That was one of the weakest points for, say, the Xperia Z Ultra, and that is something that Samsung has been consistent throughout, right from the original Galaxy S to the Galaxy S2, S3, Note 2, S4. It's the battery life has always been great, and the Note 3 follows in the same vein. The battery life is fabulous. So guys, if you're in the market today, if you're interested in big displays, if you're looking for a phablet, I'd say look no further. The Galaxy Note 3 is great. So what do you guys think? Do you think the Galaxy Note 3 is the best phablet out there today, or do you think, say, the Xperia Z Ultra is better, or are there still some LG fans out there who say the Optimus G Pro still rocks? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. So I guess that pretty much wraps up this review, guys. Hope you liked it. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button, because I will be coming out with a lot more videos pretty soon. And if you did really enjoy it, please go ahead and share it, because, you know, sharing is caring and all that. But seriously, guys, do share it. Facebook, Twitter, Google+, whatever you're on, share it. I've put a lot of work, a lot of time, a lot of effort. I can't actually shoot in the day right now. My neighbors are getting some work done. There's a lot of hammering, a lot of drilling going on in the day. So I've pulled the all-nighter here. So, you know, share the video if you can, and if not, you know, you can always like and subscribe. That's good as well. So if you guys do want to pick this phone up, you can do so from Amazon.com. I'll leave direct links right below the like button. And once again, talking about social networks, if you guys do want to hit me up on Facebook, Twitter, or Google+, all my contact details can be found right below the like button in the description. So once again, that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you guys soon in the next video. Till then, this is Ash here from C4E Tech signing off. You guys have a great day. Bye bye now.